Hey guys, Sean Evans, editor of Men's Health. I'm here with Tom Barnes. He's the vehicle engineering manager for Ford. And we are here with the brand new 2018 Ford Mustang 5.0, the GT. This is the good one. So Tom, congratulations on the birth of your latest.
Thanks, thanks.
Why don't we talk through what's brand new on the car? So let's start with the front fascia.
Yeah, so the car is building on the 6th generation 2015, but basically what we've done on the front end, everything from the A-pillar forward's new.
Okay.
We've lowered the front end by about an inch, and then we've also widened this grille here by about 4 inches. So what that does is it gives it kind of a leaner, meaner stance. It also improves aerodynamics, so we actually go through the air better, and then we actually have a better balance on front to rear lift, which keeps the car planted at high speeds. The lighting, if you look at this lighting, we've got all new signature lighting, we've got new headlamps, we've got new LEDs across the board on every one of those lamps. And what that does is it gives us styling advantages. You can shrink things. It also gives cleaner, brighter light. Yeah. And we want to make the car modern. That's what we're trying to move it forward, like always.
And aggressive. I mean, the front splitter down here, I mean, that's...
The front splitter actually is lower and comes further forward also. Exactly. And really, when you look back at it, you'll see it is more aggressive. You'll see these cuts in these places, and some of them actually let air through and actually provide functional advantages. But we definitely wanted it to look more aggressive.
And when you have a 5.0 liter V8 under the hood, as this one does, you need it to breathe. I know you guys aren't releasing specific numbers yet, but can you tell us about the engine?
Yeah, so on the 5 liter, which is kind of our heart engine, what we've done is we've gone to a port fuel direct injection. We've also changed the intake system because the key is to get air in there. What that's done is it's raised our horsepower, it's raised our torque, and we've also uplifted our peak RPM. And so what it does is the car's quicker. The car's quicker, and it's just as efficient and actually more so.
And you're talking about raising up the horsepower and everything that's in here is up from
the 2015 version. So we're at 435 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque. We're up from that.
North from that.
We're north from that.
Are we going to see the 500s?
We'll see what we see, but yeah.
Okay. And then that's mated to, and this is brand new, this is mated to a 10-speed
Yeah,
training.
so that torque and horsepower upgrade just on the manual version, so we had to redo the clutch. So we had to go to a twin disc clutch with dual mass flywheel just to handle the amount of torque. But we also, and then we changed the gearbox actually to a double overdrive on the manual. But on the automatic then we went to a 10-speed. So if you get an automatic transmission, you get 10 speeds. And I'll just say it is the quickest shifting automatic Mustang's ever had. It shifts really quickly. It comes with paddle standard. So you can take your GT, and if you like to shift it, you got a great one. Okay. And if you like to just let it run and then use paddles, you can do that also.
Now, obviously, the advantages of a 10-speed are for power. You can change the gearing, and you're going to get all the advantages of that low end torque. But it can help with fuel efficiency.
Yeah.
Right?
So on that 10-speed automatic compared to the outgoing 6-speed, the first gear is actually steeper, so it gets you out of the hole faster. But then it's a 9th and 10th gear overdrive, so you do get better fuel efficiency.
Do you have fuel numbers for this yet?
We don't have fuel numbers yet, so this is the reveal, and later this fall when it comes, the car actually is available to people, all these pieces of information will come out.
So I won't even ask you about 0 to 60 time.
0 to 60 it'll be quicker than the outgoing, I'll tell you that.
That'll be in the 4s though, right?
It will be, well, it depends who measures it, but yes, it will be in the 4s.
So let's talk about the wheels. I know that there's a number of wheels that are available, but I think probably the more interesting story is the fact that we have magnetic ride control.
Yeah, well, first, we have this tire actually is a new tire for our V8 Performance Pack, and it's the latest generation Michelin.
Specifically made for the Mustang?
Specifically made for Mustang. So a lot of grip. We've got all kinds of wheels, but behind that, like you said, the base suspension, actually, we go to a grippy front stay bar. We have a cross-axis joint in the rear to stiffen up laterally. And then we offer MagnaRide, like you said. And MagnaRide's available both on the V8 and on the EcoBoost version. And what that does is you can set it at a normal, a sport, or a track setting, and it basically flattens the car in pitch and in roll. And so, but it's not punishing you on ride, so it just gives you the best. That stuff came down from the GT350 Mustang, and now it's available on these cars.
So you're taking bits off the Halo car and you're making it...
And we're bringing it down.
So basically, if I just bought a GT350R, I'd probably be...
It'd be like...
a little
yeah,
upset.
No, and you really, some people would be. And what we're trying to do, though, is we always want to make Mustang fast, fun, and affordable. And so we're bringing that affordability to more people.
Cool. So then just moving quickly to the back, we'll touch back in there.
Yep.
I mean, this is the only thing you ever want to see when you're driving down the road.
Exactly.
When you see the Mustang, you got to make sure it's got the GT badging and the 5.0 on the front fender. But down here we've got a quad. Wow, I love this is the backup light?
Yeah, that's the backup light, a new diffuser.
It's worked into the diffuser.
Yep, the diffuser, and then we've got quad tips here on the GT. And the quad tips, you can get them with an active exhaust. So actually a valve there, which then you can set it at basically low, medium, or high levels. And it makes the sound, it matches what the engine's doing, which is, it's just an awesome feel. It makes you feel great.
So who buys this and then sets the exhaust to low?
I'd say people, if you're going in your neighborhood and you're
going in your neighborhood, you want everybody to know that you have a GT.
Maybe so, but we just want to make sure that people can, they have the choice.
Nice of you guys.
They have the choice.
It's very nice of you guys.
Yep, you can always turn it up though.
Okay.
Yep.
It's not a bad looking.
Yeah, the rear end, we did the fascia, and you can see that we've changed these. These are LED lamps, and they match that signature on the front of C. We've just cleaned up this center part with just some touches. So basically, we're trying to freshen the outside, make sure that the performance is there, and then bringing technology into the car, like this active exhaust.
Speaking of technology, let's finish inside the cockpit.
Okay.
Why don't you hop in and you can talk us through what's new in the inside.
So these are Recaro seats. These are called Showstopper Red. And you actually can see a lot of stuff right here. This right here, you can see this trim here. You can see this trim, it's in red.
Contrast stitching.
We've made this is a soft place for your knee to rest. But when you sit in here, this has a 12-inch digital cluster. So that digital cluster comes up, and again, you can set it at a normal, a sport, or a track appearance setting. And then you can change the colors in it with color. So you can change the colors, you can change the gauges. It'll do everything from measuring a quarter-mile time to your reaction time on the quarter-mile.
This is made for the track. I mean, this is made for somebody who wants to have a track day.
It's true, but this car also comes with driver assist technologies like, automatic braking under emergency or warning, and lane keeping aids and assist. Inside, all these finishes are new. If you look at the door trim panels, those are all new. The seat sew styles are also, they've been upgraded. This leather is like a glove leather and comes it also comes in a heated version now, so we have a heated steering wheel. So those are some of the things that we've done on the inside just to make sure that you can make it yours. 11 colors on the outside, 12 wheels. The inside, we have 4 trim series. We have 3 different color schemes. So we want to be able you to make it yours. That's what we want to do.
Looks, it's got the harkening back to yesteryear in here. It still looks like a classic, iconic Mustang.
Well, and we want at a glance people to know it's a Mustang, but we also want to move it forward.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah,
it's absolutely very cool. Tom, thanks for walking us through this.
Sean, thanks for having me.
When can we drive one?
You can drive one probably later in the summer, hopefully.
Awesome.
It's coming out in the fall, so we'll get you in one.
We can't wait. Thank you.
Good deal. Okay, thanks.